tonight, from Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, it's Week 7 of the NFL on EA Sports. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. This will make it into the end zone. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. They will be led out by a second-round pick in 2019. Out of Missouri, it's Drew Lock.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
A run by Conner on first down, and a good one, as he'll get about 7 here. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Throwaway and incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Lock working out of the gun. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And he will have a Steelers first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open. He finds a way to pick up a first down.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Now Conner. And we'll get it down to the 47 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first down, Lock. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Conner. They'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And that one heck of a run right there. Once he got loose, you could tell that he was going to run a long way. That was pretty impressive. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
On 2nd down, Conner looking for space. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day. They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And this one is right through. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. Even though they didn't find the end zone, they have to be pretty pleased with how they moved the ball on the ground because we know that that was one of their big goals in this game.
And that really goes through the entire offense because when you're running the ball effectively, just about everyone's involved. It's not just the guy carrying the football. It's everyone blocking for him, both inside and on the perimeter.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
A first carry here for Joe Mixon. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. The numbers for Mixon last week: 12 carries, 103 in the yardage department.
Are we playing old school football now? We got the top 10 rusher in the league. He's sitting at number 10, but he has a chance to move up with a big-time game. So expect that offensive line every time they go to the bench and tell the offensive coordinator, let's run the football.
A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Mexico City.
From the gun, a give to Mixon. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect. How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
44-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. And the last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Shotgun snap to Lock. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete on the throwaway.
The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Lock. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
With the score, Steelers 3, Diablos 0.
And his kick here is good. And that will make it 6-0. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They are still in search of their first points in the ball game, but only down 6-0 as they begin with a first down. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
You always worry about those smaller receivers running through that gnarly patch of land in the middle of the field. But he did a really nice job there holding on to the football and protected himself as best he could while completing the play.
Back to Mixon on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
That's a really nice
You watching this shit, bro?
picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it. And
You watching it?
Nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz it, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
First down, Mexico City.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he's got some space here. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Joe Mixon with touchdown number 8 on the year. And his guys are an extra point away now.
I didn't know he was southpaw left-handed.
Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there.
And there's an old chestnut of an expression called getting on your horse. And I hate to use it, but I'm going to right here because it absolutely applies. How about the head of steam he had behind him? He was absolutely galloping downfield. That was something to see.
Taken in the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They've probably got some adjustments to make because they've moved the football okay at times, but they haven't been able to get anything consistently going, have they?
What you worry about is it almost turns into a basketball game where one team's coming down and hitting threes, and you're coming back and getting twos, and you steadily lose ground. In this situation, you're talking about touchdowns to field goals. They want to put in the end zone and put those sixes on the board.
Yeah, they've been settling. That's why they're down on the scoreboard right now. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Lock. And this will be incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They forced
Attack your weapons. Attack your weapons. The fuck?
That brings up the big question.
This corner man crazy.
Or do they play coverage on this down?
He'll let this go deep for Sutton. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Bro, like, I can't get Michael Parsons any stats, bro. Like, I'm just trying to get him to an 85 so I can get fucking extra. This nigga doesn't do anything, bro. I'm gonna have to just play him in coverage until he gets to 85. I have him as an edge rusher, but he don't really do shit. Probably need to just play him as coverage or user him or some shit. Oh my god, I threw another pick on right then.
Nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. And the safety, Carl Joseph, there to knock that one away. Back to the air. Herbert on 2nd down. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just saw receivers find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. This is caught, and he gets into the end zone for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Mexico.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Extra point right down the middle, and the lead is up to 8.
Harrison Butker.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone, and he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked with his offense coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe someday you press it a little bit. This might be the case.
An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. They run the option here on 1st and 10. No escape for Lock, and he'll go down. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously. Led to a very quick sack. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. 8 yards here, so that gets him back within striking distance. And now it's 3rd down.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
At the 25-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Lock. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Lock. And this is caught at the 8. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. T. Higgins. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are within a 2-point conversion of tying this game.
Yeah, touchdown. I love it. Now it's only a 2-point game. I know it's the first half, but you got to think. Go for 2, tie it up, go into the locker room. What do you think? Come on.
You're bold. You're bold.
It's real easy to be bold sitting up here down there and making that decision.
We don't have to make those decisions. Either way, little time left on the clock here in the second quarter. We'll see how this all plays out. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
First down and 10. At their own.
Justin Herbert leading this unit out for their next possession. He's got the lead here in the second quarter. He's thrown the touchdown, but also an interception. As a quarterback, is that interception, even though you're playing while your team's got the lead, does that always stick in the back of your mind a little bit?
For the best ones, it just upsets them that they did that because they don't think there should be any blemishes on their record. They think that they're way better than that. So your confidence gets tested a little bit. Being able to go back out there, maybe throw another touchdown, that'll tamp that down in a big way.
Yeah, like I said, he's looked pretty good to this point. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Taking it about the 16 and shedding through the tackle. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. We see Drew Lock in the offense coming back on. He's had a solid start to this game, but bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team, maybe get him back into the ball game or into the lead. In these situations, I remember playing with a quarterback once where he actually ran out onto the field first ahead of everyone else just to say, guys, let's go. Try and create that energy, create that spark.
So far he has 1 touchdown, 1 interception. We'll be looking for that 2nd touchdown now. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Lock now on 1st down. That's taken in by Higgins. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. First down. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
On the throw. Byron Jones on the coverage.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Throwing again. Lock. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And with that, they'll take a 2-point lead here in quarter number 2. So a little late drama in the first half as that kick will give them the lead in the intermission.
Isn't this fun the way that this is unfolding? You're exactly right. The late drama, 3 points go up on the board, and we go into the half with a new leader.
So we have reached halftime in a tight 2-point contest. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL.
The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. This still anyone's contest, a 2-point game as we get back underway on EA Sports. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
They'll take over. First down and 10. At
Out is Mexico City now to go on offense. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week on our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked out and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw again. Herbert got a man and he hits him in stride. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. That's complete to Mooney. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 41-yard line. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first. The 20. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Called out a very strong gain of 24.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A gain of 6 there on first.
Pickup is 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Steelers' 11-yard line.
Play action. It's Herbert. And it's caught. Touchdown. Travis Kelce. His first touchdown on the year. And his guys are going to retake the lead.
You got it figured out by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Butker on for the PAT. He's got it, and it's now a 21-16 lead. So this drive spans 7 plays.
Steelers 16. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away. Shocker.
These are so fucking stupid. Not to you, bro.
Create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Lock. Looking sideline. Incomplete.
Going to the sideline and incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
We've had a spirited exhibition. How about a hand from both of these
From the gun. Lock. And complete. Right side. The tight end Rudolph. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there at a first down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10 is Connor. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
Stick the beats on speed, bro. You think every nigga's fighting a white person, bro. It's black against black, bro.
They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 1, now a loss loss of 2, and they're staring at a 3rd and 13.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out.
I swear I play better against the computer in the fucking evening, bro. And the fucking get good, bro. They be cheating like hell, bro. I guess because, I don't know.
And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers.
I can cover that.
But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
That'll be a 50-yard punt with 8 on the return. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. Justin Herbert leading this unit out for their next possession. He is looking to help his team build their lead after trailing at halftime. They've got to like the spot they're in right now.
They have to love it, but as you and I both know, cliche alert coming here. You're always good as your last possession. But I think that they like, as you said, the spot they're in and how confidently they're playing at this point.
But again, just a 1-possession lead, looking to expand that now.
Pop that, yeah. Here you go.
First down. Nixon. And the result here, a pickup of
Dan Winkle.
with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10.
This should be repeating like every other 2 minutes.
The door inside Pittsburgh's 10.
He's been a one-man dynamo on this drive so far. You know the other receivers would love to get involved. But right now, his skill and his play has his team in a great position to put 6 points on the board.
The Chen gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll give it to Nixon. And a nice pickup there. Gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
I never mess with the shit on offense. You can hold your blocks longer. Let's see how it works.
Herbert off of play action. And it's caught. Touchdown. DK Metcalf. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. That's an early touchdown grab for last week's NFC Offensive Player of the Week. He was so electric, and they talked about it all week long. Have to try to contain it.
And now for him, being able to focus on the task at hand and not just immediately assume that last week totally carries over, but you got to like the start that he has. Showing those great hands that we've seen
She
from him.
busting it open.
Now after the touchdown, here's Barker on to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
She busting it
The Steelers
open.
offense here about ready for their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the
Attack the
last
weapons.
drive
Attack the
running the
weapons.
football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now in Pittsburgh. Maybe a good spot to
Attack
take
the
a
weapons.
shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. Looking right side.
Attack the weapons. Attack the weapons.
The Steelers on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Operating from the gun. Lock. Got an open man. It's Harmon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass at just under 20 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10. As they've got things rolling on this drive. No escape for Lock, and he'll go down.
Come on, Michael Parsons. Fuck. I'm about to move him at fucking middle linebacker, bro. Fuck.
There's no logical reasoning to do that.
I'm trying to go through this whole Rolodex in this small
Michael
brain,
Parsons.
and
I
I'm
can't
coming
D-shield him on the fucking edge.
zip on that one. Take the yardage, right? Take the penalty. I don't get it.
I don't get it either. Give him 16 yards on the play, and that's going to lead to a third down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
And that will be incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. They'll go for it. It's Locke.
Fuck out of here, computer.
Incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And as a result, possession switches hands. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 31 yards there and a first down. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game.
Oh my god, bro. It's a fucking touchdown.
Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground, keep that clock moving.
When you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
On first down, Mixon, and he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Herbert. Flush to his right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Justin Herbert doing it himself from 9 yards out. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. And maybe the defense caught a little by surprise there that he took off and got in.
Yeah, I would think so, because if you're analyzing it from that side of the ball, you're thinking running back, fullback. It takes you a while before you get to the quarterback.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
He has had setbacks, especially with the...
This will make it into the end zone. And this will come out to the 25. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the gun, Locke. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Picked off at the 40, and he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
From the gun, Herbert on third down. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 46. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Again, it's Mixon. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Mixon. And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. And let's listen in on the call. So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Second and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's complete. They're going to get the first. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. Well, that was a long attempt to begin with, so the fake you might have known was somewhat of a possibility. Credit to the defense, though. They weren't fooled.
You're right, they weren't fooled. And they were in a position of having to play it both ways. Guard for the fake, but you still want to rush the kicker because it was a makeable kick. So they ended up getting the best out of the whole thing. Stuffed the fake, and they take over the ball.
Throwing on 1st down is Locke. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Locke. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Locke looks to throw it again. He's going to let it fly. Oh, wide open, complete. And all the way down inside the 25 before he's out of bounds.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it.
Going for it all. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. T. Higgins was the intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
Second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
To throw again. Lock. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. And that is incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now Locke. Got to have this one. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And he is in as they have tied it late here in the final minute of the fourth quarter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. Exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4. Going for Metcalf on the deep. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. DK Metcalf. His second touchdown of the night. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
Set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. A short kick taken at the 18.
It's a big one now.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're